Greetings, citizens of Chima. This is Pandor with a new video, and today I'm doing something a bit different. So, if you read the title of this video, you're probably wondering, what am I going to be unboxing? And of course, I'm going to show you guys that in this video. So I have a pretty long parcel over here. Maybe you guys can already guess what it is. This is something that I've been meaning to buy for quite a while for my Chima collection. Something kind of hard to come by these days. Although, I would say it's a lot easier to find this in Europe than it is, in the United States, for example, or anywhere else in the world. So yeah, very excited to show you guys what I have in here. Again, it's quite long. I mean, for scale, you can see my Pandor minifig compared to this. So yeah, let's just open it up. Alrighty guys, here it is, opened up. So at this point, I'm guessing you guys can tell what this package contained. These are some Chima promotional banners. I've got 3 of them over here, and I only paid 30 euros, which is an incredible deal. Now, there's one of these, I'll show you guys each poster individually, but one of these posters, Tumble owns. He actually showed it in his collection video, which you guys can check out. I'll leave a link at the top of the screen. But there is another poster here that is actually quite rare. So I'll keep that one for last. And then there's the other poster here. This one is a bit more common, but it's still a very nice one. So yeah, let me roll these posters out and show them to you. Wow. Here we go. This is the first poster. Now again, Tumble does own this one, and pretty sure he showed me the Laval one, which is the exact same size when I met up with him. But yeah, this is insanely cool with Krager's face there. And of course, the beautiful Chima logo. This is so long, I even had to cover up the Lego logo. So I hope I'll find a good spot in my room for this. But wow, this is truly awesome. Just like the lighting of the chi on one side of Krager's face with his, his injured eye, and then the classic yellow Chima eye there. Just awesome. Look at that. That is really cool. Right, guys, and here's the next banner. This thing is huge. I did not expect it to be this big. Wow. This is incredible. This is obviously a very well-known piece of artwork, probably one of the most famous ones. We have like this nice natural arch of grass and earth, and then you've got Ares flying up there. You've got Laval holding the chi. Pandor's there for scale, and he's currently overdosing on chi. Then we've got Krager over here, who's ready to fight his friend Laval. Look at that. That is just amazing. And of course, Mount Kavora over here. Look at that. That is beautiful. Once again, Chima logo. Incredible. Just beautiful. And this thing is huge. I really hope I'll find a good spot for it. And as promised, guys, I've saved the best one for last. At least this one is the coolest one in my opinion. Just look at this. This is some beautiful artwork. As always, we're accustomed to that with Chima, with the cards we get in the Speedor sets, even the box art, the concept art, promotional art, everything. But just look at this. We've got Gorzan in the middle. He's chiing up. You've got his chied up form over there. You've got lightning emanating from his chi harness and chest. Just incredible. This really does a good job showing, how awesome Chima is, how these animals get powered up by the chi. Just look at that. And we've got some ravens over here. I think that's, these 2 ravens both look like Gorzan, the king of the ravens. But we've also got Krager over here, and we've got Laval, who's ready to face off one of these ravens. But obviously, the centerpiece of this banner is Gorzan, and he looks incredible. This, poster is equally huge. It's just as long as the last one. Pretty sure it's the exact same dimensions. Once again, just incredible. I can't believe I have these banners. Now, obviously, the big question now is, where am I going to, hang these up on my wall? So I'm going to try and find some good spots in my room, and then I'll show you guys the end result. Right, guys, so I just hung up a couple of these banners in my room. So here is the first one, the awesome Krager one. And yeah, it fits pretty well over here. Again, it's very, very long, but this one isn't too wide. So I figured I would, hang it in this corner. And yeah, I've just got a couple storage boxes here. Luckily, the Krager head isn't too covered up. Then I've got like these little storage drawers over here. But yeah, honestly, I think that works. Looks pretty awesome with the Chima logo there. So very happy with how this came out. And of course, here is one of the larger ones. So of course, this one is a lot wider. This one was very tricky to hang actually and to find a good spot for. And unfortunately, I will not be able to hang the third banner, which is the Gorzan one, which was also my favorite out of the three. But I've decided I'm going to keep that one for later so that I can, really display it in all its glory when I've got, hopefully, a bigger room. But yeah, this banner is just incredible. Just, really has a lot of presence in my room, with some of my other posters. Just got my guitar in the way a bit, but you can still see Krager and Laval. And I've got some Bionicle sets over here. Obviously, I would have loved it if I could have had this banner right above my Chima display. But yeah, in the meantime, this is going to have to do. Again, just looks awesome. And I can't believe how just long these banners are. They're really, really awesome. If you guys get the chance to pick some up yourself, I would highly recommend it. Maybe just plan in advance, in terms of where you're going to hang them in your house or in your room, because yeah, I did not plan for it, and I did not expect them to be this big. Even though I had already seen the Krager one when I toured Tumble's collection. But anyways, actually now having some of these banners in my room is incredible. And again, it's really gonna give a lot of presence to my room. So I'm very, very pleased with these. Again, it is a bit disappointing that I cannot hang the Gorzan one, but like I said, I'll save that one for later. I'll be very happy when I can actually display or hang all three of the banners. And of course, there are some other banners out there. There's an Outlands one, a Fire and Ice banner. They've made a few different ones that are really nice. So who knows? Maybe I'll be able to track those down at some point. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to cover it for this video. I just wanted to share this with you guys because not only did I get an incredible deal at only 10 euros per banner, but I also wanted to show you guys my raw reaction to seeing these out of the packaging. And again, these are very hard to come by. It's not so much that they're very pricey, it's just trying to find them can be a bit tricky, especially nowadays. Even back in 2013 when Chima was still an active theme, these were kind of hard to come by, or even to actually purchase, because these were promotional banners that were used in Lego stores, Legoland, even probably some other toy stores. So yeah, again, very, very pleased with this. But yeah, guys, please share your thoughts below. Let me know what was your favorite banner out of the three. Again, mine is the Gorzan one, but I'm going to save that one for later. But yeah, that's going to cover it, and stay legendary.